That's loaded, alright. We're looking good for now. Have to see how it goes. Ugh. Not a day. Alright, stream's looking pretty stable and we're booted up. So, I'll say hello and welcome. We're just going to do a similar thing like we did yesterday. We're just going to roll through some decks and play through and try and get some rank. Nothing much else. Yep, showtime. Everything for the stream is looking good. That's great. I had a bit of luck last night with aggro blood and rune again. I think it depends on the time of day. But I haven't been playing much else. Up against a master.
Prepare for defeat. Witness my true strength.
Eurus is solid. Guess Curse isn't bad. Night Hordes. Really going to depend on situation. Second one's really good. Turn 2, turn 3. We've got enough bat summoners, so if we can get a Vania to go along with it, be pretty right. It sucks that I've got to trade that now.
Massacre.
I'm powerless for now.
It's been a while. That's pretty good. 5k stream users. Hopefully we can pull some more audience. I don't know like that. I don't like playing trades in aggro, but I can't afford to have this die that early.
Isn't demonic armor lovely?
I can't really clear that without losing things. And they can easily evolve and clear, so
I'm powerless.
I'll go this way.
For now.
If I use that, that'll get a 5, makes it hard to trade.
Powerless? No more. What a troublemaker! What a troublemaker! What a troublemaker!
Makes it a little hard to trade. He's pretty strong. The only problem now is a lot of people are teching in things that can easily counter it.
What a cruel end!
Yeah, that's a perfect clear without taking too much damage.
You will soon learn.
Try this on for size.
Damn it. I was hoping to keep that bat.
What a cruel end!
Now, what's the best way to come back after this? A bat, an evolve, and a strike probably.
Witness the power.
I leave up the 4 damage. I die to any combination of double damage. That's not going to be fun, but we'll take the chance. Drop Demonic Storm. It's a good clear. Depends on what they do. They trade.
My beauty.
So that kind of sucks. But
Let's defile the battlefield.
Let us
they need to have the damage now, so
Warrior.
Pretty important.
I love the chaos.
Now it's just a question, do they have the 3 damage? They either trying to drag it out and hope I concede, or they just don't have the answer.
It's me, Vania.
Alright, so there's 1,
Weakness
2,
the power.
Now make
and
me angry.
5.
Go
That will only
Blaze.
summon out to 3.
That was fun.
Not a good spot. So the implanter, trade it, leaves them with 1 more chance. Also leaves me with 1 health. Yeah, the mnemonic strike just isn't going to work though, is it? 3 damage will build it up. I really need to kill off one of these bats. The only hope I've got here.
I love the chaos.
I think this is the only way I have a chance at surviving. So we'll take the chance. It's going to be pretty easy for them to deal 2 damage though, especially when they have 6 health. But we'll see. If they don't, Demonic Strike plus Implanter should close out the game.
Let's make this a night to remember.
That was fun.
You're mine. Blood and pain awaken.
Damn it.
Your strength is formidable.
They found the answer. I don't think there was much I could have drawn either. That early. Okay. We'll keep going with some more blood. It was going to be pretty close that they would have had the game though. Being on 2 health, only needing 1 damage. That's all they needed to kill me, so it wasn't like it was going to be hard for them.
This one's for my family.
I like the curve. I just wish I had something better, but the Goblin Mage isn't a bad card. And Dragon can have a slow start depending on what kind of deck build they've got. Which I tend to see either discard or aggro as being the most common. Personally, I think Blood's better, but Sword can be good too. It's just a matter of deck build. I think Blood's better only because it's cheaper to build, so it's easy for anyone to play.
Blood and pain awaken.
But Sword, if you have all the legendary cards that you need to go with it, can also be very strong. So it's fairly close if you say you have access to everything. It really comes down to what you want to do.
Ooh, sparkly stuff.
That's a must. And 4, sorry. Blood, Vania, and Razor Claw all fit in my curve.
Keep relying on you, Dragon.
I think I just push full damage. Play Vania as an absorb. Or do I? No, I think I'll just play Razor Claw instead. Go all face. Like, Well, that's game, isn't it? That's 3, 4, 5, yeah.
You're a solid fighter.
Shadow can get pretty expensive, but if you can get Nep, you're pretty much set. You just need Nep and I think it's Mordecai the Duelist or whatever it is. You have those, you can build pretty basic deck out of it. Like I've got... where is it? Like my mid-range Shadow. Preview. Not too expensive. You've only got the 3 legendaries and a couple of golds. What's that? 7 golds? 9 golds, sorry. With that. Which isn't too bad. Oh, there it is. Blood's definitely probably the cheapest. You only really need the 3 Vania for a real serious aggro blood. You can also drop 1 Nighthorde, add Demonic Strike. There's different combinations. I've just found this to be fairly good. Then I've never had much luck with Sword, only because I don't have the legendaries to really build fully. Need like 3 of her, 3 of that, 3 of Sea Queen. So by the time you add all those, it's quite a lot of legendaries. Oh yeah, sword cards are nice. That's definitely true. But like I said, the only problem is they're just so expensive. Even the aggro sword build I've got, okay, pretty basic, and it can be swapped out with a few things, but these top 2 I rarely use, just because they're not viable enough at the moment. But the tempo deck's quite nice. I still really want to build Forest. I'd love to try the Roach OTK style deck. I just don't have the cards for it. I severely lack cards for Dragon and Forest. Everything else I can build pretty basic out of.
Prepare for defeat.
Can't help but miss a few.
My true strength.
What do we got? Do we keep the Blood Wolf or drop it? Probably keep it. That's not too bad. It opens up different options if I want to play them. We can drop 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's the problem I found.
For now.
Forest is definitely super expensive, and Dragon's kind of up there as well, especially if you don't have a lot of the cards to start with. Blood is, I think, by far the cheapest deck. I think we can get away with just playing that. They will heal the 2 damage, but they'll probably have to trade. And if they don't, we'll just clear it with Nighthorde and then go face.
Me?
No, that's kind of sucky, but we'll just go with the same plan.
What a troublemaker.
Yeah, exactly. 6k is pretty cheap. That's what, 6 legendaries liquefied? And that's pretty much the whole deck created. Along with the fact that most of the cards are basic cards. You really don't have to work hard to get them.
You will soon learn. My cuisine is supreme.
So they're gonna trade that.
What a cruel
Not too
end.
bad. I don't want to trade Vania into it. I play the Blood Wolves. I think that's the way I'll do it.
Blood and pain awaken me.
Evolve one. I could have evolved that and traded it, but I think we'll keep it 2-1. 1-2. I think this will work. Haven's pretty good. Best thing about Haven, there are so many variations. And they're all quite powerful. You can go like full ward style, clear, Elena healing, Zephyrin, and combinations of all of them. There's so many different variations.
Witness the power.
Crazy amazing! That's me!
Carrot. Okay. Don't see ultimate carrot very often. Not since the expansion, and I didn't mean to play that.
Gimme!
Works out. I trade and play Vania, I can combo. Because I should have played Night Horde with Vania and got the combo off it, but I think I'll just go for a push. And I'll leave the ultimate carrot to trade however it wants. Yeah, Seraph's quite good. Especially since it can pretty much kill you from turn 8. Nearly every single one I've been up against, if I can't get rid of Seraph as soon as they play it, they'll clear me the next turn. And just win the game. But I really stuffed up by accidentally playing Goblin Mage. My mouse just like glitched and dragged when I meant to move it. Just clicked on it. Anyway,
Let us
I'll be able to work around it. Thinking Vania, evolve, kill the carrot, Night Horde the 3-2.
It's me!
Oh, that's right. Plenty of damage,
witness the power.
good clear.
That made me angry. Go Bloodkin! Yummy!
And a solid
Go Bloodkin! Go Bloodkin!
Elena's not too bad to get to work. Yeah, Bloodbane 5000. Still pretty good. Yeah. It's just so good for beginners, Blood. There's not much that you can't do with it. And game AI still ranks it as tier 1, so it's still probably one of the strongest decks out. Oh, great. I need to be able to kill that.
Bow to the gourmet emperor.
Total damage. I haven't seen a blood deck like this though. So that's kind of weird. Especially at A3.
We are the chosen ones.
Okay.
Blood and pain awaken me.
Do I push the 2 damage or trade 1? Probably trade that so I take a little less. It's gonna be hard for me to push from here without having anything in my hand.
Sinners be purged.
My blood is still.
Shapely and succulent!
Yeah, these are all weird cards. Not things you see very regularly. And that's not a bad clear. I just can't get rid of that 2-5. I don't think I've got enough to actually win this game. Yeah, I don't think I've got enough to actually pull ahead. I've burned out of damage.
I seem to have lost.
Alright. Well, we'll throw out Tempo Rune. So there's an option. This deck's not that expensive either. Not, well, it's not as cheap as Blood obviously, but it's not too expensive. 15,500 vials. At least that's what my version consists of. Just bring up my deck build check. Most expensive thing is the Daria. Running 3 of them.
I guess you're looking for a fight. Let's see you in action.
I haven't had any experience with Control Blood either, mainly because I don't have Mary. If I had Mary, I'd play it. That's good, getting the gold Daria. Insight's not too good, but I need to have something. The Time Worn and Piercing is great, but I need some stuff that I can boost with these spells. Okay. Perfect. Piercing Rune is good. Might return my Golem just for the draw. Need to cycle these cards out. I've got a solid turn 4 play now. Time Worn Mage and double Piercing. And I get to keep his spell. I just need some more cards that I can boost.
Unbelievable!
Even just one Daria would be good. Oh wow. That's pretty insane.
You're done for.
Probably the most insane Piercing Rune hand I've ever had. Triple Piercing and Crimson Sorcery. Unless they have the exact same thing, I don't think they're going to top that. Yeah. I think the vials for liquefying Golden Legendary needs to be a little higher. Oh my god. They had a pretty crazy hand. But we're gonna go just as crazy.
Unbelievable! One little failure's nothing.
Time to head
No!
I've got every single boost in my deck nearly.
With a bang
Ah,
and a boom!
I reckon they're gonna win off that. Having that Daria is so good here. And I don't have anything that can counter it yet. My hand was good, I just had nothing to follow that turn. Unfortunately, I have the perfect follow-up. Nah. Nothing I can do here. Even if I manage to trade into that, that's still 8 damage, so it's going to be too much. Oh dear.
I'm through.
Even with a good hand, they still had better than me. Jeez. Did not see that coming. Alright, we're going to try and push Rune to 100. So close, may as well push it. Alright. What do we got this time? Another rune. Alright.
I guess
With
you're
two
looking for a
primary
fight.
versions of Rune being around,
Let's see you
we'll
in
see.
action.
I haven't had a chance to start watching it yet. I was gonna watch it last night, but I got distracted doing other things. I'll probably check it out tonight. This hand isn't the worst, but it's also definitely not the best. That makes it a little better. And I can source through the Daria, play Conjure Golem, and I'll go for turn 4. I think this will do alright.
It's knowledge I seek.
Unbelievable!
Oh, jeez. A lot of Bahamuts. Okay. I think we'll go with what I was planning. Pretty solid. I can drop Time Mage next turn. Rage of Bahamut's the anime series, which is based off the mobile game, which in turn this is based off.
Atone with your lifeblood.
It'll work this time, maybe. You're done for.
You'll be riddled with blades.
They had a pretty solid hand, but nothing I can't clear. Didn't get Piercing Rune, but I think it'll still work.
mage who's as old as dirt.
You're done for.
It's just like back in the old days. There.
I think we'll trade that.
Time to head home.
Doesn't matter where I trade here. As long as I can clear this board off,
Interesting.
we're looking at a solid hand. I think we play the Fates. We'll go for a huge hand, and then we'll save Daria for a turnaround.
With a bang and a boom!
Cool, yeah. Hopefully they do pick up pick up production off the popularity of the game, but the problem
It won't
is
be long
the Rage of
now.
Bahamut mobile game, which, like I said before, this is actually based off, was cancelled last year, no, year before last, 2015, in the middle of the year or something. They ended it for English because it didn't have enough popularity, and then they released Shadowverse in English, and that's gained popularity. So it's like, I wonder if they'll end up picking up the game, which in turn will then pick up the anime. So it'll be interesting to see. I want to boost that.
Maybe, just maybe, this magic will help.
Got a huge
Atone
hand,
with your lifeblood.
It won't be long now.
which is good. But I'm like really low on health. I think we'll go one more turn and then we'll see if we can survive that.
No!
Nope, didn't survive that.
Looks like you won.
A lot of these decks have been teching in that, so it might actually be an interesting card to see if I can slot in somewhere. Just gotta think on what to probably swap out. Probably the Clay Golem. I think probably drop one of that. I haven't had much luck playing all of them. Probably drop one Conjure. Now Demon. Go get a him. Fetch him. Got a couple of those. Try that. Getting that extra 3 damage for Spell is still not too bad, and it seems to finish off pretty easy. We'll open up more ways to kill things. Alright, we got the Philosopher's Stone and the Heartringer.
I guess you're looking for a fight.
So they've played a lot of
Let's
room,
see you
that's
in
for sure.
action.
That's... don't like that. We'll have to see how that goes. We'll either need a really good draw, or... Alright. I've got plenty of things to drop now, I just don't have anything to drop them. That's where I'm going to run into trouble. Hopefully they can play something soon. Skipping 2 turns is not a good feeling. That's pretty good, but... Probably gonna... Alright. We're playing Concede, which... I've actually got an advantage against this. Just gotta hope they don't pull off something insane on me. Because you can do quite well with Concede Witch if you get the right hand, but it's very hard to do. At least that's what I've found. Okay. Now I've got to decide whether I want to play Sorcery or Witch. Play that, I get the free thing out anyway. And we got double time. That's good. Very usable. So, that's free kill on that. These Earth Essences are going to be a pain later. Especially if they make it turn 6 easily.
You're done for.
It's just like back in the old days. There.
I think I empty my hand. If I drop Dario down again, I would have to sacrifice the Flame Destroyers probably.
It'll work this time,
Let's see. Got a chance to play them. I can drop a second time on Mage, so that's a 4 and a 3, plus a 1 drop on everything. I just gotta hope I can draw something that will give me some advantage. Alright, fair enough. Alright, the Demonic Strike isn't bad, I can use that.
Just a mage who's as old as dirt.
It won't be long now.
I would have liked to have saved him for the piercings, but it's gonna be too long to try that.
How about this? Unbelievable.
Gotta work quicker because Concede Witch has some pretty big threats once you go past once you get to turn 6 and onwards, so I've got to be able to counter everything. That's what I was worried about. Alright.
No! With a bang and a boom!
Play the Ogre, and we'll keep Fate's Hand for now. I think this will do okay.
I'm through.
Yep, there you go. They didn't have anything left to counter that.
I've prevailed again.
Alright. That was a good amount too. We're back down below 2,000. So we can pick it up and get a bit further. Those Demonic Strikes I think actually do help a little bit. Having that extra 3 damage as a push through is quite good. We'll just have to see how it goes over a few games. If it ends up being dead, I'll probably have to swap them back out, but I doubt they're going to be dead most of the time.
I guess you're looking for a fight. Let's see you in action.
Alright. We are going first, which makes time warden a little worse, but still pretty good. Perfect. Daria fits really nicely in my curve.
Maybe, just maybe, this magic will help.
Drop the Daria by 3, putting it on 4,
maybe
and then
this
drop it
magic
again
will
down to 2, and then play it out pretty quickly.
You'll all see.
We'll wait for the trade.
Unbelievable.
Great, turn 4 fits really well too.
This time, maybe.
These draws have lined up quite nicely.
It's knowledge I seek.
Flood the board a little bit,
You'll all
It'll work
see.
this time, maybe.
and now we start to trade off, now that we're ahead on the board.
I'm
Time
through.
warden. Oh, well there you go. I didn't like that much.
I've prevailed again.
Let's say they had a dead hand, and they just couldn't come up with anything else to deal with the board. Okay.
I guess you're looking for a fight.
Yeah.
Prepare for defeat.
Some games you can go that quick though. We'll keep the Daria. I like having Daria because I've got so many things it works with. I always find it's better to keep it in your first hand, especially if you've got okay lineup. Like Insight into Witch isn't bad. And I'm only going to draw a couple cards, so I might have other options. Alright, we've got... Oh, that's an even better turn too.
Blood and pain awaken me.
Means we can cycle the card. Nice, everything can be dropped. Now I just need the... What is he? Apprentice Sorcerer, whatever it is. Drops everything by 2. I should have a solid hand.
Maybe, just maybe, this magic will help.
Daria is low enough that I can put it into a playable area. Should be pretty good. Unicorn doesn't worry me too much yet, because it's probably going to have to be traded out.
I'm powerless. For
Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
Awaken me.
No, they didn't trade though, so I get the easy clear on it.
How about
You'll
this
all
now?
see.
what a cruel end.
If I drop Daria to... Drop to 1, I probably don't need to do that though. If I drop to Blade Mage...
Maybe, just
I don't know, I'm
maybe,
trying to work
this
out the best way to
magic
go
will
about
help.
this. I think I'll play the Conjure Golem, just so they get a lot lower. Plus against Blood, you don't really need the extra health. Especially this early, I can pretty much trade anything for anything here.
One little failure's nothing.
Might be a little greedy, but I think I can do quite well with it.
You will soon learn.
I can use the Blade Mage to trade. I also get my Evolve next turn.
After all,
You'll all see.
We'll kill that off. Alright. I think I can work with that. Clear out my hand so Daria gets its maximum power out of it.
Oh, they're sparkly. It's me, Vania.
Witness the power.
Now you made me angry.
This should actually be pretty easy to clear.
Go, Blood King!
think. Yeah, I don't want to play that.
Atone with your
With a
lifeblood.
bang and a boom! It'll work this time, maybe! It'll work this time, maybe!
Let's thin them
Need to
out.
trade that anyway.
You just think you beat me. You're done for.
And we can force those trades.
Hear all about this now!
We'll take the damage, but it's not a big deal. The only thing they can really use now is going to be Demonic Storm. That will do a full clear of almost everything. The only thing it won't clear is the Ogler. Unless they evolve something and trade, but just have to wait and see.
Failure is nothing.
Especially since I have double Daria. So I can just drop that next turn if I need to. The only problem I'll have is running out of cards. They should burn out of damage before then. Probably debating on whether to evolve. Evolve that, trade, base for 1. And it makes it harder for me to get a kill. Oh, maybe. It's gonna be painful to clear that. Not that I can't clear it, it's just gonna be a pain. I think we'll go the greedier play here. And that was a mistake.
With a bang and a boom!
Well, actually, even if I had got the extra Daria, it probably wouldn't have been much good to me. Maybe too low anyway. Alright. Need to make it hard
Won't be long now.
for them to clear my whole board.
How about this now? You to think.
Got 3 damage off the demonic. Flame destroyers can come out pretty easy.
I lost? Unbelievable!
So evolve, trade, trade. And then demonic would have been a better way to do it, but I guess they don't have the demonic storm.
Failure's nothing.
Let us conclude.
No, this is good for me.
Unbelievable!
Yeah, we'll get rid of the die.
It's knowledge I seek.
What am I gonna draw? Play that on.
I'll blow you to bits!
Alright, they got 2 cards to deal 6 damage, so they need some combination of Demonic Strike or...
Let's defile the battlefield.
Alright, so there's 1 card left that can kill me. And that's it. Damn it.
Impressive. Looks like you won.
They had exactly what they needed. That happens though. Sometimes they will just have exactly what they need. Yeah, well, so did I. The only problem was, like I said, there was 2 combination of cards that was going to kill me. The Implanter and the card they used, and Demonic Strike and the card they used. That was pretty much guaranteed to kill me.
I guess you're looking for a fight.
Bow before Dark Dragoon, ruler of the skies.
Do I want to keep one of those? I'll probably just drop. I'll probably just drop Fell Hand. I don't like going first. I like being able to play my Time Worn Mage in turn 4. I have nothing great to combo that with.
Maybe, just maybe, this
Just
magic
need to get
will
stuff
help.
out. Yeah, almost there.
Couldn't do it after
after all.
Can't afford to play the mage, but I need to play something out.
Maybe?
This isn't the greatest hand. If I can draw Piercing Rune, this hand will be half decent.
I can't keep relying on you, Dragon.
Okay. Keep going up against them. Makes it hard. Alright, that's not too bad.
Maybe, just maybe, this magic will help.
I don't want to trade into that and give them the extra play orb straight away. At least this way they have to kind of use it.
There's a lot more where that came from.
That kind of sucks. So, first thing I can get is Piercing Rune.
Couldn't do it
So I'll be able to clear the board and keep Time Mage at 4. But doesn't look like it's going to happen, so we're
Who's as old as
You're
dirt?
done for.
just going to have to use the
It's
Time
just
Worn
like
to
that
clear.
bear.
Sorry. I've got to take a break.
We'll leave it on board. I was tempted to return it to my hand, but I think we'll leave it. If it gets cleared, it gets cleared. If it doesn't, I'll be able to hit him, return it, play it out again, and
I'm
go
all
cleared.
tuckered out.
You've got to see me dance.
Ah, I can still use that for the return. I want to keep the board clear. I'm going to play Ogla next turn. Pretty good.
These black wings are unbreakable.
Ready to witness my true strength?
My spear will stop you.
Okay. I can't deal with that, like, at all. Now that I've used what I used. So, I think Daria, and hope for a Time Worn Mage. Not a Time Worn Mage, but I did get the Demonic Strike, which I should be able to use next turn. That's kind of sucky. Alright. So, I die to a lot of things here. Not good. Not good at all, guys.
Fighting is so cruel.
Okay.
I'm lost.
Not too bad, I guess.
Not here. Not now.
Take the draw first, just in case I get the Time Worn Mage. How much do I have left? That there. 12 and kill that anyway. Probably drop that. I think I've got enough to do this properly. That's good. That's a lot better than what I wanted to do.
I'm just a mage who's as old as dirt.
It won't be long now.
It's just like back in the old days.
A worthy opponent.
Oh!
I still die to a lot of things, so the odds of me dying is quite high.
With your life, let's thin them out.
But that was a lot better hand. Yeah, I'll die to a Forte again straight away. It's just a matter of if they have it.
The world's mine to conquer.
You've got to see me dance.
That's not too bad.
I'm all tuckered out.
You have angered me.
Oh well, now I'm in a bad spot.
Graceful too.
Forgot they had the extra evolve. It's gonna make this a lot harder than I
Worthy
wanted
of
it to be.
praise.
And I'm dead. Demonic Strike will clear one, but then I die to the other, so... That Forte closed out their game really nicely. We'll just throw mid-range Shadow for a little bit of fun. See what we can get.
Mother, father,
Alright.
come on.
You must die.
Don't like those in the first hand, so we'll drop them. too high cost playing 8s that early. That's a nice combination though. Wait, I get to drop this perfectly. Necro Assassin plus Lurching is a guaranteed 2-thing kill. Soul Conversion, it gives me at least 1 kill and double draw. I think is what we'll go for.
The battlefield awaits.
I think we'll just drop the health for now. I can afford to take 2 damage off that. Or 4 if they evolve it. And I can use Necro Assassin to kill things. Soul Conversion will heal things.
Strength and beauty
Jeez.
together. Done for.
My follower thing just goes off.
Loyalty is ironclad.
Which I don't actually. Oh, yeah. I do have it set up to notify on here. Okay. What's the easiest way to deal with this? Can't afford to trade that
Me!
unless I evolve it first.
Take the souls! Consume me! My armor's been pierced!
Then Necro Assassin it.
You're breathing too loud.
Hope that it kills 4/5.
Time to awaken
Nope.
is here!
Beckoned.
And I don't really want to play Soul Conversion. I don't quite have enough souls yet to be able to use Spell Temptation. Probably I can pull it off next turn. I combo a few cards together.
We'll never surrender.
That could work out.
It won't be long now.
Oh, another follower.
Father.
Yay, more followers. We always need more followers. G'day. Lurching Corpse. Yeah, this is actually a board clear, isn't it? Okay. Well, maybe not. Do 1 off a board clear. I can't use everything I want to use. So... That's enemy, isn't it? Yes. Okay. That plus the soul conversion.
Hush.
And we'll clear the board.
So quiet. Hey, that hurts.
Alright. I'll save the lurching corpse for after. Hello. Do you know, I think this is the most people I've had viewing stream so far.
Welcome home, sir.
You'll never touch Amelia!
So welcome everyone. Hopefully you enjoy what I'm doing here. Can't use that as a combo. That kind of sucks. I can probably afford to do it.
Destiny calls.
It'll kill at least one thing. The only problem I'm going to have is Albert's a 10 damage hit with the evolve. Since they're saving it, I'd say that's what they have.
You're safe with me, Captain.
All they need is to hit 1 damage. So that makes it hard. So I've got to hope for a decent roll.
This world and the next are unchanging.
Judgment for heretics like you.
Pretty good roll actually.
Me.
Oh, I should survive that still. It's quite good. I can clear anything too big. It's not too much trouble.
Make haste, slave deer!
Yeah, the Odin kind of sucks.
Judgment for heretics like you.
It's too good not to play.
A true warrior of Valhalla.
The health is something I really need. And it makes it hard for him to play Albert. If he drops Albert, it's just gonna die. Gonna come down to what this guy decides to play.
At your service.
Alright.
The battlefield awaits.
I gain 1.
We're together forever.
I'm taking you with me.
Could be worse, I guess.
Strength and beauty together.
Jeez. Nah, at least it's not too bad. I should survive an Albert. It's good.
Welcome home, sir.
I will abide.
It's a little bit of a pain in the ass.
This world
This
and the
should
next
work.
are unchanging. You're breathing too loud.
That gave me something.
Want to play?
And we get the clear on that.
Your flesh and life is too dear. Fight! This fortress will not fall.
Apologies, sir.
As long as I can keep out of range of Albert, I should be pretty okay.
I will abide.
The battlefield awaits.
Alright, now I'm in a bad spot. And that really switches us around. Right.
Judgment for heretics like you. Is too dear. Fight! This fortress will not fall.
You long for oblivion.
We're together forever.
Alright. Let's see what they can do now. Four, 5, 2, 2, 5, 3, and a 5, 1. You regenerate. That will get a kill and gain health. And Albert costs 9.
I should have foreseen this.
Wasn't many ways out of that, that's for sure.
I did it! I won!
Alright, that actually did quite well. Took a while, but it worked. Yeah, as long as you keep trading, you can be pretty okay. I've cut it very close with that health total. If I didn't draw that ward, I would have been screwed. He would have just Albert and run me over.
Come on!
I did get pretty lucky overall. We'll just keep that. Alright. And we get to drop a K2. Pretty good. Maybe even drop a second one. Got a soul conversion for an extra couple draws.
You've gotta see me dance!
Really trade into that. Need a better card, so. Oh, that's pretty good. Attendant of Night, soul conversion. That'll give me a 4/4. That's gonna be a nuisance. If I save the soul conversion and just drop the hell, I think I just drop the hell.
Feast upon me.
Hell can be traded with things. We're only 4 turns off so far from making net play. This should hopefully do okay.
You've gotta see me dance! Ow!
Well, it trades pretty well. That's important, but worth it overall.
Consume
Probably.
me!
You beckoned.
I don't know. I think we'll take this on.
Gotta see me dance! See?
If I can stop him from healing, I should be able to hold the board long enough. Pretty important.
Isn't demonic armor lovely?
That's not too bad. Even on the evolve, we should do okay.
Try this on for size. Hey, that hurts!
Yeah. Control blood would be interesting. I can't trade into it. At least not off what I've got here.
You gonna mess with me? I'm gonna tell on you. You beckoned.
Right. I think I can afford to just leave that. I don't really have a choice. I can set up the ward next turn, which will gain me a little health back. Then I can drop Nep for turn 8, hopefully on a clear board, and gain max out of it.
Ow!
Let's make this a night to remember.
I'll live again.
Kind of pain.
The power.
You're mean!
Judgment for
Alright, I'm gonna
heretics
take the
like
evolve.
Want to play?
you. I can handle the likes. Is that all you have?
I know they're gonna get the free trade on it with the 4-1, but I just don't want to take the risk of getting any more damage like that until I can drop Nep, which should be able to hopefully gain something off. That might have been the wrong move, but I'll take the chance. Yeah, drawing the duelists are probably the worst things I could have got, and now they're waiting for a response. Wow. Considering I would have thought they would have been ahead overall, but maybe they just don't want to deal with turn 8. Or they really did just disconnect. Usually waiting will win me the game though on Steam, so that seems fine. We'll just have to wait it out. See what happens. Oh no, it ended up going through. Probably the first time I've had that actually go through.
Sinners be purged.
Why would they do that? That's a really weird thing to do. Maybe he doesn't realize how this works?
No mercy.
That's really bad for him.
I'm taking you
My
with me.
beauty! Outclassed!
He could have traded, lost nothing, and played that on max. Weird.
This world and the next are unchanging.
You gotta mess with
Perfect.
beckoned.
Let's do this.
Shouldn't have asked for much better. I think he made that major misplay there. If he hadn't have played it that way, he would have got to have kept that on board, at least at max health. Which wouldn't have helped with my play, but for him, from his view, that would have been better. Surely.
Well,
Let's do this.
memento.
Well, that doesn't make much difference to me.
Destiny calls.
That's good.
You gonna mess with me?
Should have attacked first. That was my mistake. But I don't think they can come back off that real easy. I did make the mistake of not attacking. But Yerd's OP. Destroy a follower and then return it to play. You play it on the duelist and he just summons himself.
This must
So you can end up with a full board. Okay. Not too worried about the bats. I'll do this in the right order. Yeah, we'll do it that way.
You're breathing too loud.
We will meet again.
Probably could have come up with some elaborate way to deal more damage. Actually, I probably could have pushed game if I had just killed everything with this. And then hit. Meh.
Offer your life to me.
I'll live again.
I'm not too worried about the vengeance though.
I seem to have lost.
There's not much you can do against the duelist, especially if you're playing as a blood, because you don't have any banishment other than maybe an Odin if you're teching it in, which is unlikely.
I did it! I won!
Yeah. You can fill your whole board with undying things if you get double Yerd and you can play out all your things. It's amazing.
Mother,
Alright, this will be
father,
interesting.
Come on! I guess you're looking for a fight.
I think I'll drop everything. Actually, I might keep the Foul Tempest just in case they do flood, and now I draw absolute crap. Damn it. That is terrible. Oh, to kill bats, yeah. That's what I should have done. I should have used Undying, Redemptment, killed the bats, and then attacked for game. That would have been the obvious thing. I was just thinking about clearing the board more and didn't actually look at what I had. Keep the board empty. And it's good to know that I'm playing against Concede Witch. Yeah, sigils aren't a big threat to this deck, especially with Mordecai. I just need something to play. That's not something I can play. I think if I get screwed this game, it's probably going to be because I can't play anything. As long as I can make it to turn 8, I have a good chance.
Better not be mean.
You're done for.
I told you not
Rammy,
to be
Remy. Pretty alright for that. Oh, I can play something, so that's a bonus.
You gotta see me dance.
If I can make it to turn 8, that's all I gotta be able to do.
See? Oh yeah!
Nothing else matters right now.
You're mean.
I'm just a mage who's as old as dirt.
It won't be long now.
It's just like back in the old days.
Alright. Can't use Foul Tempest yet, which makes this something else.
Hey,
I'm gonna take a lot of damage. I can't even use this to lessen damage.
Feast upon me!
I'm just gonna have to hope that the Underworld Watchmen and the Neps are able to save me. I'm gonna take a lot of damage here.
You're mean.
Okay.
Judgment for heretics like you!
Consume me!
Okay. This way I can at least absorb it. Unless I get banished, which is a possibility. Yep. Well, I lose.
Ow, you're too strong.
Having too many high cards in my hand really screwed me over. I think... No, even that wouldn't have worked. If I had evolved it, they probably would have just traded anyway. I don't think that would have went well. Okay.
Mother, father.
Second's not bad.
Prepare for defeat.
Don't mind the hand. Gives me enough to deal with things. Definitely a big problem if you are drawing all high cards. And this deck definitely suffers from it. That's where I usually lose games.
Greetings.
Nice to see you. Ow!
We'll leave that on board for now. And kill it with Undying Resentment if it really needs to disappear. Having Death's Breath is actually pretty good. It's a little early, but at least we have it. Against Blood, I can set up a nice wall and make it hard for him to get around it.
Shed tears of joy, I've arrived.
Wow, they set that up nicely, didn't they? Could have hit anything else, but at least we have a second. Phantom Howl should be able to give me 2 if I use it then, but yeah, I'd rather use it if I want to trade with the Border Bats. Or hit for lethal, obviously. That's
I'm powerless. For now.
alright, that's not
Mean. Ow!
But they did choose to go that way, so I'll have what, a 1 in 3 chance of killing the Duke. Could increase it to a 50-50 chance. I think I'll save it just in case it misses.
Me?
What
Really?
a cruel end.
If I do play this now, I get to clear the board, but I can also clear it with this, so where will I go? I think we'll go with the Devolve. We'll drop double Unicorn and deal with it that way. This hand is definitely a lot better. The more things they kill, the more options I'm going to have in the future, so. Definitely feels good, man. Double Unicorn feels great.
Hey, that hurt.
Shed tears of joy, I've arrived.
It makes it a pain for them to clear it.
Soon learn.
What a
Not
feeble
impossible,
little life.
difficult. I'll be up to what, 4 shadows?
Hey, that hurts.
So I'm gonna be short that's playing, but we just do that to clear it.
Really?
Gotta see me dance. Want to play?
With this deck, you don't really need to use the evolves for much else other than controlling until you can get into late game. At least that's what I tend to find. As long as you can make it into the late game, you can do pretty well. I'm not too worried about the bats at all. They should be an easy clear. The only threat is going to be an Implancer, which will get 5 damage on me. There's not much I can do to counter it.
Witness the power.
Alright, they chose to trade. That's good for me. That's what I'm doing.
Hey, that hurts.
Wow.
You gonna mess with me?
My hand's kind of dry at the moment though. So I've just got to hope that I can trade enough stuff.
Enjoy your death.
That's bad. Well, actually,
Mean.
1 damage off that. I use Necro Assassin.
Life is too dear.
I will take 1 damage.
Oh, the ecstasy.
Oh no, I won't because it does at the same time. So that's good. I was expecting mine to die first, him activate, and then he dies, but dying at the same time is actually better. And now I can use Death's Breath or Foul Tempest, whichever one I choose to use. Most likely Death's Breath.
I'm powerless for now.
I can get rid of that pretty easy. Definitely don't want to play Death's Breath into it, so...
What a cruel end.
Alright. And now, hopefully, I should be able to play Coolest next turn without having to worry. Should be able to come out and stick to the board pretty well. Well, at least there's the clear gone. Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to this.
Make haste, slave deer.
And of
The
course,
battlefield's ours.
I was only talking about this earlier, the blood needs to have a tech in Odin
It's me.
to deal with that. Turns out that's exactly what he had. Wow. I can't use Foul Tempest to clear, I can't use Phantom Howl effectively. Don't really have a choice though. I drop double Foul Tempest, I still don't clear the board. The only way to clear is Phantom Howl.
I'm coming. I'm coming. For you. Detestable. Detestable. You just think you be.
It guarantees me the clear. That sucks though. Like I said, I was only saying the only way for Blood to deal with the duelist last game, or the other game, was to tech in Odin. And what does this deck have? A tech in Odin. The odds of that are just so small.
So delightful.
Alright, this is not good. Nope, this is really not good. Well, there goes. There's at least kills them.
I'll show you.
No one escapes the. Know your fate.
At least they're both gone. That was a good save on that. Yeah, the top deck definitely saved this game, for sure. Now, do they have anything left that they can actually use against my deck? I can just draw a Nep. I've got 3 of them in... what, 20 odd cards probably? Yeah, 25 cards. So I've got a 3 in 25 chance. And then I can use it to flood the board.
This must be fate.
Okay. Not too worrying. I'll use the soul conversion.
You gonna mess with me?
Destiny calls.
I'm gonna tell on you. You gonna mess with me?
Alright, that's a better board. Plus, Foul Tempest is now in range again. So I can clear anything with 3 health. Or 4 health if I use both, I guess. I'll deal 1. This guy likes to drag out the game though. You'd think you wouldn't have too many options that can go around.
Your life to me.
Okay,
I'll live again.
that works I guess. Power Tempest, trade, hit for 1 probably. I can't use this on it. Oh dear.
Know your fate.
Over so soon.
What are we down to now? 21 cards and still no Nep draw.
A new world is our desire.
And this is probably going to be very bad for me.
Let us conclude.
He trades into the
Blaze is
2-2,
our
which is where he's going to
future.
go with this, surely. Can't clear a Foul Tempest. I can't trade this. Thank God for that.
Amazing, but I won't lose again.
Come on, I have so many good cards left. Haven't used that many good cards yet. All my late game is still in my deck.
Miserable weaklings.
Okay. Didn't get a good go. Didn't get a good one.
You gonna mess with me?
Alright, depending on what he has in his hand, he's either got game or I'm gonna have 1 more turn.
Sinners be purged. Sinners be purged.
Oh my god. So I still have 1 chance.
You will soon learn. Stay in line.
So I only need 1
inferior.
health. And if I can draw into Nep and actually get some health back. Not Nep, but it's not bad either.
Judgment for heretics like you.
This Pierre can't trade those. This will be interesting. If he can't banish this, I actually have a chance. But I'm sure he's going to use the 9-4 as a trade. Can I? Oh my god, that I guess. But I'm still going to gain 9 health, so that was not a good move on his part. That was a very lucky top deck for me, that's for sure. He just put himself within lethal range. He has one card.
Seem to have lost.
Yep. I think he screwed himself there, that's for sure.
I did it! I won!
Alright. We're going to wrap this stream up here today. We've been going for about an hour and a half nearly. I thank everyone who's coming to watch. If you want to check out more, you can always check out my YouTube channel, which should be in the information thing below. If you are seeing this on YouTube, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And I'd just like to thank everyone again. So I'll probably be streaming not tomorrow, but the day after. So for me, that will be Tuesday Australian time. Probably about the same time period. It really depends. It probably won't be much earlier, but it hopefully won't be much later either. So if you want to check that out, you can go check that out. So I'll catch you guys next time.